Wanted to talk this week. Some interesting news came out of, there's a Globe and Mail article that was run, and it was titled, "Ordinary Investor Buys Stake in Company Online." And it went through in detail the new Calgary-based startup company called Seed Ups Canada that connects early-stage companies with potential investors. And it's a new movement known as crowdfunding, where I guess a crowd of people provide money to a new business or a new business venture, but they do it online. So a business will say, we have a new business and we're looking to raise $250,000, and they advertise online or through social media through a company like Seed Ups Canada, and someone will say, I'll take $500 or I'll take $1,000, and ultimately they raise the money through a campaign, and the people that put the money in get some ownership in the business. So it's a new trend that has come along because of technology, because of efficiencies, because of people. I think it's because of more and more people are are comfortable online conducting financial transactions, that making investments in this type of an opportunity was sort of the next natural progression of how individual investors can participate in what traditionally would be, investments that only institutions could make. It's massively popular. It provides people with the opportunity to invest in companies or new opportunities that they might not have been able to do otherwise, because maybe they didn't have the connections, or maybe these opportunities just simply weren't available. But I was talking with somebody this week, and because I've been doing what I've done for 18 years, I've seen lots of trends come and go, some business concepts work and not work. And so in the capital raising world, the way it sort of worked a decade ago was you would advertise in a newspaper, and you would say, we're going to have a little event tonight, an investment seminar, where we're going to give you some milk and cookies, and we're going to walk you through the latest opportunity that we have. And for a while there, land was the most popular one. You'd get people that would come out to these investment presentations, and they would own a share or an interest in a piece of dirt. And that's sort of how it was done. So these promoters would put these opportunities together. They would make sure all the paperwork hopefully was in place, and then they'd bring people out, and they would do this road show, if you will. So for me, it feels like crowdfunding is kind of the next evolution of that. It's not efficient to get people to come out for milk and cookies into a seminar room and talk to them about the latest investment pitch. People's schedules are very, very busy. Everyone's time is so compressed that they really, I think it's very tough to keep people, or to capture people's interest that way. I think that crowdfunding, going onto a website, looking at an opportunity, as long as it's presented properly and clearly, and all of the backup information is there, that sort of seems like the right evolution of how people would raise money for new opportunities. But this doesn't change the fundamental rules that I don't think have been altered since the beginning of time. And that would be that if you're an investor looking to make an investment in anything, you still have to do your homework. You still have to know what you're investing in. You have to know what the risks are. You have to know whether or not you can afford the risk. So what I mean is, if you invest money into an unproven opportunity, if you were to lose that money, does your financial life fall apart? Or could you take the loss and not suffer a lot of change to your life? So even though crowdfunding is a big deal and it's very interesting, there's lots of companies that are doing it all over the world. Seed Ups Canada has a unique approach to what they do, because they have worked with the securities commissions in Canada to make sure that what they're offering is not only legit, but it's done professionally and properly. And so as an investor, you should be able to have some comfort in that. But it doesn't change the fact that no matter what you're doing, whether you're going to a seminar to have milk and cookies, to listen to someone pitching a piece of land or an apartment building or an oil and gas company, or you jump online and you look at some of these crowdfunded opportunities, you still need to have a pretty good understanding of what you can afford to do, what you can afford to lose. And there's lots, with the age of information that we live in today, there's lots of ways to get what you need. In fact, I think some people would argue there's just too much information out there. But inevitably, investments are going to go bad or they're going to go wrong. Investors need to proceed with caution all the time. And so I'm quite excited by this opportunity. And that's because, of course, we too have an online platform, mlenow.ca. It's not a crowdfunding opportunity, but it is a step in what I believe is the next evolution of how people will borrow money. I believe that people will use the internet, will use technology to put their information together before they start sending it out to banks and lenders for approval, or before they start talking with real people. They're going to want to know that they can get approved, in essence. And so technology continues to play a very big part in the financial services business. And to that end, I would encourage you to visit mlenow.ca if you do need a mortgage or a loan. We've made it really, really simple for you. Simply enter a mortgage or a loan amount. It's going to prompt you through the next series of questions, and as you answer those questions, you'll get a chance to sort of see where you think how you're going to be approved and which banks and lenders in Canada can approve you. And so we have a live chat option there. We also have real people behind the live chat, so if you want to call us or email us, we'd be happy to help you. And we look forward to seeing you on the next Emily Now episode. Thanks for watching.